Yeah, that's not a shop. This is, however, Big Al's Accessories. We'll go there in a moment. Temple Benedictus. Yes, Benedictus. Let's check this out. Where are you? For some reason, I can have my condition restored. 5. Okay, spells. Spell, I think I went over these already before, but let me just go over them one more time. For the cleric, 2-2, 2-5, and 2-7 being heroism, protection from elements, and weaken. We're going to want these. It's a little costly, but, you know, since when am I complained about spending money on spells? Actually, I haven't played this game enough to actually complain. Or at least I haven't played it enough for you guys. Oh, we passed a couple things up here. Red Lantern Tavern. Just going to do something real quick here. Yes, you can do me one thing. I'm going to have a specialty. I'm going to have the Gourmet Dinner B Worm Chop Suey. It's an incredible meal. But I have a good reason. I'm going to start to leave. And then some guy named HK Fooey approaches us. I like you. You have good taste in food. Look for me at the Hourglass Inn. Yeah, there is a slight reason for me saying it that way. Because if we take a look at him, and we'll go to the Hourglass Inn and we'll come in here, and I will view the hirelings in here, and we see here is HK Fooey, a male good half-orc ninja with all 13s in his stats. Makes him the most utterly average anything. Not exceptional at all. You literally have to pump all of his stats the moment you can. Might be a good idea to not pick him up until we get access to those places where we can pump stats. And if anybody's wondering, yes, we can pick up Hong Kong Fooey. Okay, we're exiting this inn because we don't want to be here. Or I should say, we don't want to stay checked in here for too long, because we want to go in this building. Drunk beyond belief, a sorcerer mumbles, "Join the Mage's Guild. 200 gold." Yes. If you thought that was convincing, I should let you know I have never had a drop of alcohol in my life. Anyways, yeah, we don't care what they say here because all we want is the spells. And suddenly, I wish I had a lot more money. Anyways, we'll pick up 2-7. Let's see, let me flip my paper again. It's going to be annoying after a while. 2-7 being protection from magic. That's a good one. 3-1 being acid stream, and you can see it is quite cheap. We're going to gather the gold because I want him to have spells, or C on there. 3-4. Which I should mention, you can only ever purchase spells that are already... Let's see. You can only ever purchase spells that you have access to in your spell, or the spell level for. Now, outside of the fact of getting special ones like Wizard Eye there, or anything else, if I were to find a way of learning the super powerful Starburst spell, level 9 spell, before he had access to level 9 spells, it would still show up in my spellbook. Yeah, not a whole lot more. I'm going to share that gold, though. I think if I looked at Seneset's spellbook, it's almost the same. It's just I'd have to go to the next town in order to do anything about the rest of them. Let's see. Right here is the portal to the next town, Tundara. Right here is the exit to the Plains of Peril. With all the earthquakes, I don't think we should be going out there anytime soon. There's something. Sly's Opportunities, which I think you can become a gambler? Maybe a pickpocket? I can't remember. Let's see. Right here is the Embassy, where you can become a diplomat, which I think increases your personality. The Sandy Dunes, that's where you become a gambler. Sly's Opportunities, you can become a pickpocket, and that would increase your thievery. Gambler increases your... That's truly interesting. I don't like soldiers. They tend to resist all of my magic. Therefore, I'm running. Where the heck am I? Oh, I'm not that far away. Anyways, Gambler increases your luck, Diplomat increases your personality. It's like a 5-point boost. It's not really all that much. Chic Training Arena. Now, I'll tell you what. Experience will never be different depending on the place you go to train. The cost will be, and higher cost places equal more HP per boost. Very good. There's the Monster Bowl, which is basically Arena +1. I don't know if there's any other big... Well, there is one thing. There's a shop here. Fit Pro Locksmith. You can get a yellow key made. And then there's the slums. We're not going over... Well, we can. Sewage and muck! There's this neat little sign here, actually. This, let's see. I believe in the Apple II version, it's bugged because they're using a variable width font. Therefore, it's really screwed up. But, of course, this is a fixed width font here, so it's just fine. Doesn't have anything like this on either of the console versions for the SNES or the Genesis. So, there's absolutely nothing to even come close to this. But some of these things you might have heard before, like Spork and Orc. Yeah, anybody who's following my Diablo 2 play through with Ishlabi, which, speaking of which, I really need him to get back on Skype sometime. But yeah, if you've been watching that, you've heard me say Spork and Orc before. Some of these are maybe familiar for things outside of this game. Kilroy was here, obviously. Some of these make no sense. Slum rats rule. Beware of eyes, the Meisters. Cripples are studs. Now, NWC game makes sense. But then there's the one up at the top that's really important. It says 151 Emple, which is in fact really saying help me 15-1. Whether that means 15-1 here or 15-1 in some place else, I don't know. Anyways, that's enough of looking at that. You can go further through there, and there's some bums that you can give them a coin, and they'll say, Day 93 is Nature's Day! Which makes sense when you consider that there's a spell called Nature's Gate. Anyways, local blacksmith, slightly newer weapons, nothing here over 1d7, I believe, in terms of how powerful they are. Well, the longsword's 1d8, the wakazashi's 1d8. Today's specials are +1 specials because it's day 33. I've got that piece of paper somewhere around here. It depends entirely on the day what pluses you get. And so day 33 is +1 if I wait a day. If I wait till morning, it's +2. It just means it's going to increase the cost of everything. Anyway, short bow is kind of worthless because nobody has that as a maximum weapon. Most of these, the glaive, warhammer, and I should say the glaive and the warhammer are both two-handed weapons. Warhammer would be decent for a cleric, but not necessary. The bullwhip is... Though actually say, the bullwhip and the maul are interesting because they are both 1-6 damage. But the one is obviously more costly than the other. I don't really understand that. I think it might be because the bullwhip is prohibited by the paladin and archer. Yeah, seriously, I can go to here. The bullwhip can't be used by them, by either one of us. Ishlabi, we're being neglected here. Anyways, in the armor we've got up the splint mail, which is good for clerics. Well, good for anybody really. Chainmail also for archers and robbers. Ninjas can't go above ring though. Large shields, which are kind of worthless. Miscellaneous items they've got here. The magic meal, there's really no point to it. It casts create food, but you know, now we can cast create food, so what's the point? Compass just casts location. No point to that either. Wake Up Horn could be useful, you know, to give to somebody who might still possibly be awake if everybody gets put to sleep. This is where we can buy lanterns. Well, we can buy lanterns anywhere, really. Well, at least we can in Middlegate. Force potions, I think, increase